All right, thank you for turning into the Turnbuckle Tapes. I am your host, the viral voice, Liam, and I'm here with my tag team partner, Sean.
As always, what's happening, everybody? We back at it again. It's another episode of the Turnbuckle Tape.
Yeah, we back. A little bit more consistent. It's going to be nice to get back in the group.
That is an inside joke because I just exposed Liam to the Ultimate Warrior Jake the Snake promo from '92, where Jake lures Warrior into this room full of snakes, and Warrior starts kicking the snakes. There's a snake eating a snake as well in the shot, and there's the cheesiest Cobra comes out to strike.
The way it moves up.
It leans up all 1980s, 1990s comedy horror style. I'm gonna get you.
Dude, and the best part about it is when it cuts, it shows the warrior's face just all... Dude.
Dude, that's 1992 WWF is fucking nuts. Or 91, 92 WWF is fucking nuts because they did all these crazy vignettes like that shit. You don't see that shit anymore.
I definitely should make a comeback with those.
Room full of fucking snakes.
Speaking in fucking
Go ahead
riddles.
And kick them. Do whatever you want, you coked out fucking muscle man.
Yeah, when you showed me, I was just like, I'd operate anything in the 80s, early 90s. Everyone's on coke in my mind. I operate under that assumption. So
Oh, dude. 2025 viewers would have had a field day with this shit.
For real.
Snake rides, Peter called.
Straight up fucking just boost this shit across the pit. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, dude, it straight up kicks these fucking snakes. Holy shit.
Oh, man. And then
they aren't strapped to the rocket fuel kick.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's
Jesus.
definitely a gem right there. If you haven't seen it, definitely worth checking out.
Definitely worth checking out. So it's an interesting time. We are back at it after quite a bit of hiatus. Liam's been doing some training.
That's right.
Liam's been getting his reps in. I'm still training. I'm still trying to be pretty active as much as I can. Liam, talk about the 209 Dragon's Den show that happened a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so this is the second one that they put on. A lot of fun. I just really love the vibe of Dragon's Den. It feels like it's almost like a Rocky movie kind of vibe, like Rocky 3 vibe. But the show is awesome. I really think that there is something there, and a lot of fun watching, the other guys that train there, perform and kind of get their reps in front of a crowd, and just an awesome time. Definitely worth checking out. Had to run hard cam.
You ran hard cam?
Yeah,
Oh, schneck.
Yeah, I ran hard cam.
Oh, that's cool. That same night, I went to the Ugly Dojo show here in Sacramento, California, and I went in support of my boys, the best looking everythings.
Yeah.
Trip Rogers, Jason Hastings. So I decided to have a little bit of fun. I decided to troll the whole Ugly Dojo family. And I had a couple signs talking about how BLE doesn't run nepotism that wild. Trip only has his kids as managers. He doesn't have them wrestling, so that was the joke. I'm paying for my ticket. I'm coming in. I'm coming with my boy. I see Hastings walk by. Hey buddy, hey buddy. I see Prince Gabriel walk by. Hey buddy, hey, good to see you again. You're back. There's no Trip Rogers. Where the fuck's Trip Rogers? Trip Rogers was announced for this show. I'm here to see the best looking everythings, Trip Rogers and Jason Hastings. I saw one of the best looking everythings. I believe Prince Gabriel is likely going to fill in for the other best. Where's the other best looking everything? I have signs with his name on it. uh, if you ever want to hear that story, ask Jason Hastings in person why Trip Rogers wasn't there. It's a hell of a funny story. It's one sentence, but he'll tell you.
It's yeah.
But that show was fun. I got to see Jaya Jewel again. Jaya's really good. I got to see one half of the Gator Boys. I apologize, boys. I'm blanking on your name. You were the least heavier set of the two. The heavier set was not in attendance. Not trying to say that by means. I'm just how I can differentiate you without remembering your name offhand. I apologize, boys. They took on Abigail and I think one of the other students too. That was a good match. Ola Monday was there. That was cool to see him work Cesra. That was they tore it down. Hastings and Gabriel. Gabriel took my sides into the ring. Nepotism doesn't run that wild here, brother. He's just walking around with it in the ring. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Gonna have a couple people waiting for you.
But at the end of the night, hilariously enough, Ugly came up to me. He's like, you're working now, right? You want to do a dojo show?" So there we go. I think he took it all in good fun. I think he realized that I was there just cheering the BLE and having a little bit of inside jab at the whole scenario of what was going on.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
Though, that's cool that offered you to come work.
Yeah, my boy Keyshawn went over there and worked Cairo of the all day crew yesterday.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, and I don't know. Keyshawn was telling me on the ride home from training today. He's like, I don't know how, but I messed up my toe yesterday. I was like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "Nothing."
Yeah, it's like some.
I did stuff I do all the time. I don't understand why I'm hurt.
Yeah. I feel that. Now, Keyshawn was at that dojo show. Him and drawing a blank on.
I think Chucky D was down there too.
Yeah, Chucky was down there.
From my school. I think those are the two representatives from my school that were able to make it.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to be able to make it. There was no way I was going to be able to make it getting off of my my shoot job at the time. I got off and then dealing with the traffic there. So I was like, I'm going to the dojo show. Screw this.
So it was Keyshawn and Elliot Ray. And then we had Perry Papaya versus Assassino David Martinez. And then our boys Razzle and Dazzle versus the 209.
Razzle and Dazzle! Yeah. Side behind the curtain note. My tag team partner, Big Mo Dog, we'll have to get him on eventually.
Yeah.
He actually pitched bringing Razzle and Dazzle up to work us at Next Level. I looked at him and I'm like, you realize that means we got to go down to the den and work them too, right? He's like, yep. I'm like, cool. Just as long as you know that's what that means. Like, that means we got to go back down there and work them down there too.
Oh, yeah. That'd be sick.
But our boys Razzle and Dazzle, I love them kids, dude.
Yeah, no, I do too. And then Chucky D, Jay Cruz, and then this fucking fight, dude. Holy shit. This was one of the matches of the night. Samoan Reaper versus the All-American Paris Singh.
Okay.
Fucking dude, that shit.
You went out there and beat the shit out of each other?
Dude, they went fucking hard as shit.
Is that the clip? Is that the match where the clip where Paris sabooed?
Yeah, just throws.
Yeah, no Reaper. Yeah, threw the chair out of his head. Just said "fuck you." Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude, that looked cool as fuck.
No, that match went out of fucking control. And then we have Giga Herrera versus Jojo Savage. Fucking shout out to my boy Jojo.
Jojo had the Family Guy inspired gear. I saw that. That was cool as fuck too.
Yeah.
Joe Swanson, but Mexican, I think, or
yeah.
Someone in South America, possibly, but that was fucking awesome. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it was fucking sick gear. I loved it. Like it was that was a really fun match to watch. And then we have Mike Hayashi and Big MF got the owner versus head coach.
Nepotism, the match? No, I'm kidding.
Fighting for rule.
You're losing, brother.
Now that what was a lot of fun at the end of that, they pretty much just had like a giant fucking breakout, and then what one of the students got Isaac got tossed into the crowd. It just get fucking yeeted. Oh
That's
man,
awesome.
yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I look forward to the next one. The next one they're actually going to be doing a tag team. It was going to be Big MF and Simone Reaper versus um, Mike Hayashi and Paris Singh.
Did I see a poster correctly? I saw it was a brawl, but I'm pretty sure I saw a picture that said that might possibly be fans bring the weapons.
Yeah,
Question mark.
Yeah, fans bring a weapons match, so that's gonna be a hootenanny.
Okay, boys, see you there.
Yeah, no, I'm looking.
I'm not telling you what I'm bringing. See you there. You can always say no. I get it.
But the offer is on the table.
You can always say no to what I bring, but I'm bringing some stuff.
Yeah, they haven't announced anything else in the card, but we'll see what else in time.
In time, indeed.
In time. So, I gotta say,
Charge complete.
I enjoy watching. I know I said this, I think, at the end of the last episode, or at least like one of recently, but like watching you and Mo, I think you guys have some good dynamic there.
You're too kind. The whole idea is I'm the mouth and he's the muscle. Like, it's a matter of accentuating our positives and hiding our negatives. That's literally what we're doing with the whole idea of the team.
Yeah. So it's like
go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, where do you? I guess as far as like creating a character or an angle, I don't want to say character, but like what have you learned as far as being able to manifest that and kind of piece it together? Like, well, I kind of I guess more talk about the creative process because there is some like a creative aspect to this.
I mean, okay, so this was just originally the idea was just working with what we were handed with. Justin, the booker at Next Level, decided he's going to debut Mo and I, which is typically not the thing. And I was just like, what can we do with this? It wasn't a matter of wanting to be a team. It wasn't a matter of not wanting to be a team either. It was a matter of what's the best possible outcome for both of us with the scenario we're in. Like, literally listening to Heyman, accentuate your positives, hide your negatives. That's the whole thought process I've had behind me and Mo being a team and working together. And I love Mo to death. Like I said, he's way more athletic than me. He can literally almost tiger roll himself out of the ring if he wanted to. Like on our dive rolls, like dude gets hops.
Impressive.
I love him, but he can't talk for shit. He gets in front of a microphone and he locks up. I cannot tiger roll myself almost out of the ring. However, you put a fucking microphone on me, I'll talk for days. So it's literally that concept and just trying to accentuate those and then put our own real life flavors into it. It sounds like it's simple, but yet so complicated at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just more so like figuring out what works. Like,
Yeah, Michael Sean. Michael Strong gave me a wonderful idea. My debut, I came out with the button-up shirt and the tie on, and then ended up in this shirt. He's like, "Don't do that. Wear one button-up shirt and a tie. Take that off to reveal a cut-off button-up shirt and a tie, a completely different tie." And I was like, "That's amazing. It's literally Sting mask into Sting paint."
Yeah.
No one's doing that shit. Also, no one's rocking the IRS look. He told me, he's like, "You look good in the IRS look. Like, that look fits you. Run with it." And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to put my own input in it, but I'm also listening to the people who are, veterans. This character is Reese Blacklight and Jerry Gigolo's idea for me. They're like, "You should do the falling down thing," and I just ran with it. Michael Sean was like, "You should do the IRS looks good on you. Do the shirt and tie into another shirt and tie. Business time into business time." I'm running with it.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
your game face.
Yeah, and you put as much as you can into your own character, because like I always hear like, "Oh, best characters are extensions of themselves." And yeah, I'm going through a midlife crisis, for lack of a better term. So I think that's why the character actually resonates, because like everything I'm talking about, most people can relate. I keep applying to these jobs just to be told you're not good enough. Always the groomsman, never the groom. I can't make it. I'm trying my best, but my bills can't get made. But I'm watching, XYZ people that don't do their job as good as me get promoted. So like, shit's relatable.
Yeah. Nah. It's definitely understandable. It's but I do agree with you that the best personalities are the ones that are an extension of themselves. Like it's a cranked up to 11.
Yep.
So
Ours go to 11. But 10's no 10's not enough. Ours go to 11. For all these Spinal Tap heads out there.
Why don't you just make 10 louder?
No.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing, your journey, so to speak.
And the same goes here. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of that oven down in the 209's den with you. I'm really, really excited to hear about your journey and your wrestling and what happens with the viral voice and your character ideas and stuff like that. Because what we've talked about off screen is exciting to me. And I really look forward to seeing that come into fruition.
Yeah.
That flower blooming is what I'm looking forward to.
No, it's as far as my training, it's been a lot of fun. I've really I've kind of always been naturally athletic. Like I've played sports when I was younger and played baseball and things like that. So but that was that was like years ago.
I mean, I'm the complete opposite of you. I was a lazy kid. I was in marching band and video production, and I was packing on the pounds in the late teens, early 20s. And now I'm athletic as fuck.
Yeah.
You can still see the leftover fat residue sometimes. Audio listeners, I'm flexing. Visual viewers, you can see
Big
I've got some
definition.
muscle but some fat. I got this, it is what it is. So I can't change the past. I can only improve the now.
That's all that you can do is now.
Exactly right.
But yeah, no, it's been an awesome experience wrestling. I've really enjoyed it. For me, it's been one of those things where it's like I really get to push myself and kind of just, I don't know. It's like a creative space. For me, it feels just like it's kind of the same mindset as doing a show, like musically. Like I've always related wrestling and music and stuff like that because it's like your matches, your song composition, and songs have ebbs and flows and crescendos, and
Yep.
it's just the auditory version of that. But yeah, right now I feel like I'm just a little kid playing with fucking building blocks. Like
I mean, and that's okay. That's fine to feel that way.
yeah. And it's like I'm slowly picking it up though, because I'm one thing that I've been having trouble with is like whenever they have like a sequence breakdown and like you have to go through like a a process, and it's been really interesting like trying to remember that. But like what's dope is you know it's getting in your reps.
Yep.
And
Yep.
like for me now, it's that some of those pieces are starting to click, and it's just I enjoy the experience. I enjoy honestly, the thing I've enjoyed the most is kind of like the camaraderie, kind of like just everyone there, like everyone's in, trying to go in the same direction, like it's a team, essentially.
Exactly. Everyone, it is an individual sport, but everyone's also wanting to see everybody succeed as well.
Yeah.
They want to see everyone grow. Like I've told a couple people at my school, I'm like, I want to say you debut, but I don't want you taking my spot.
Yeah.
Like that's just the nature of what it is.
It's
I want you to take someone else's spot.
ain't taking my.
Not trying to be mean. It just it that's what this business is.
But I'm sure I'm sure it's a whole other beast once I get on the outside of all that.
Oh, dude, you'll be fine. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun adventure for you, Bubba.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Like personally, I'm not expecting anything. I'm just doing it to one because I've always wanted to do it, and it's a good challenge, good workout.
That's the best reason to do it. I've always wanted to do it. Fucking great reason.
Yeah, it feels good.
Like I want to do this. Cool.
All right. So, yeah, there was we just got finished up with the big weekend of wrestling.
Oh yeah, the mainstream was going crazy this weekend. Had two big old shows. The AAA WWE Worlds Collide. They originally promoted that as NXT, and then they changed their tune.
Yeah,
which made sense with the roster they presented on the show.
I was cool with it.
It was cool to hear Conan on commentary.
Yeah,
Conan didn't give a fuck. There was one point during the Gable Vikingo match. He's like, "Yeah, y'all are 3-1. What? Why are you bragging?" Conan didn't give a fuck.
No, that was it was definitely cool seeing Conan and hearing him. It's been a long time. Like I remember watching him back in WCW with the Tequila Sunrise and stuff. So it's
I was hoping for they gave me the two people I was hoping to see, which was Corey Graves and Conan, but I was hoping for some Mike Tenay cameos to talk about some of these guys.
I would have liked to hear some Mike just listing off every single fucking move.
Like you could have done like the corner, like during the match, do like the little corner screen thing, and he's talking about each guy. That would have been fucking awesome.
That would have been
Apparently, Mr. Iguana's over with the internet right now.
huge as fuck. But I mean, honestly, I saw all the comments about him because I missed the beginning of the show, and so I kind of watched it after everything finished up, and I get the I get the appeal. The dude had the riz.
I'm just like, man, dude. Sacco.
Yeah.
What was it? What did Santino have? The Cobra?
Yeah, it was the Cobra.
Now we got Mr. Iguana. Like
La Esca.
These comedy men, these comedy guys are smart. They just do the little hand gimmick.
Yeah, it's a fun idea that we're still entertained as a species just by by puppetry.
What was it? Lindsay Dorado gave it a standing Spanish fly.
Yeah.
The little wizard.
Definitely got some heat from the crowd for that.
And then Mr. Iguana did the 2 count on it. Oh, that spoke to my international comedy heart. I was like, yeah, this feels like Dragon Gate back in 2003, 2004. Holy shit.
It's cool kind of getting introduced to AAA because I wasn't familiar with it, and like I know luchadors and stuff like that, but kind of being more exposed to it in a broader sense.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Just like, Mr. Iguana, like shit like that, like picked up, like it got me fucking excited and laughing and stuff.
Right.
And then I'm trying to see who else was on here. Yeah, Psycho Clown, Dr. Wagner.
Those guys lost to Los Garzas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna push Los Garzas towards the trio styles in AAA. And cool. Santos. I think that's gonna be their idea there. I think that's why they won there.
Honestly, that's sick. Like I kinda like the idea.
I kind of don't understand why. Well, I do and I don't. So I feel like AAA should have went up 3-2.
They'll probably do another one
instead of WWE going up 3-2. Like, you just bought this company.
It's like
everyone knows it's an asset. Why not make it look better for one night?
That's a good idea. Yeah, I can understand that. But I don't know.
Like ECW, the old ECW, the one night going out of the one night stand into the fucking ECW TV show. ECW got their win for that night, and then everything sucked. Why couldn't you give AAA their win before you fucking WWE it?
They might. We'll see what happens though.
Yeah.
I gotta say that the Ethan Page and Javon Evans, Ray Phoenix, and Laredo Kid match, that one that was a fun match.
That was fun.
That was a fun match to watch. A lot of
Dude, LOL Javon Evans standing out at the ending of the show. When it's all the AA guys and Javon Evans in the ring celebrating my Kingo. That shit was hella funny. I was like, yeah, get your shit, Javon. That's funny as fuck.
No, he kept up with them. Like he's a lot of fun to watch. It's some of the I don't know. For me, I'm okay with some of the. I'm okay with some acrobatic,
flippy shit.
Yeah, where there is parts where it's like, yes, they are climbing up at a slow pace, and that's why the camera's focused on them, because so you don't see all the people over there. Like it's just part of the product. And, unfortunately, the live experience is a little bit different, but...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just rambling here. But...
okay, so live experience being different. Today in training, I'm not going to name names of who did this. But in theory, where they were positioned, they would have been seen on hard cam tying their shoe. Instead of, selling or, hiding under the ring or something to go tie it, they're just... tying their shoe. I kicked him.
Hey.
I was like,
went Douglas Frank on him.
It was funny though, because he got called out on it later. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing that on a hard cam?
There you go. Little lesson. Yeah.
That reminds me of the time I fucked up at fucking TWF's Christmas show and fucking counted out Big MF. Oops. I didn't see him coming. Next thing I see, he's tying his fucking shoes. Fuck, my bad, buddy. I'm sorry. It still haunts me.
Oh, man. No, that's funny. I'd like to... I'm, totally spacing right now. Shit.
That's okay. You'd like to what?
The main event. Sorry, I'm moving to the main event. Yeah, with Vikingo and Chad Gable. Did you watch that one?
I did.
Yeah, no, that one was a fucking good one.
I was able to watch that full match. That match was fun. That was very, very good. Very good introduction to Vikingo to the WWE audience.
Oh, for sure.
Kept Gable strong. He didn't lose to no bullshit. He lost to a 630.
Yeah,
The great match.
no, they both put on a good show. Like
I like Gable fucking with the luchadors. But he needs to go down to AAA. Like, I don't mean that in like a bad way, going down, quote unquote. He needs to go be a piece of shit down there and have all the security and be the ultimate fucking rudo.
That would be amazing. I would love to see that.
Oh, dude, me too. Oh God, I'd love to see that.
I mean, I don't know. The way that I see it is that he's really talented in ring. He's good. He's good on the microphone. I just don't think he gets a lot of opportunity with what he's got going on with the El Grande Americano. Like, it's resonating. Like, people are like, "Oh, I fucking hate it." Well, it's like, okay, well, you're still.
I mean, I would have put money in the bank on El Grande Americano and have him cash in on that Kingo.
Yeah.
I would have literally have El Grande Americano become the champion AAA and have him be like the WCW Ric Flair heel-esque and just piss people off. Like, they're paying to see him die.
Yeah. No,
They're paying to see him. Dude, I literally, like, I would have booked him as the mega champion, had him fucking go on like a year-long run, and like someone puts their career on the line, but he agrees to put his title and the mask on the line, and then he loses, and that's when you find out it's Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome.
No, I think my man's deserves some respect. He's good.
Dude, he could be the ultimate Rudo down there. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Make it happen.
I mean, we'll see.
But yeah, and then Money in the Bank was also another thing that happened.
So they're advertising the return as his old TNA name. They're not referencing him as R-Truth. They're referencing him as Ron Killings, which has me excited. I loved Ron Killings, not 3 Live Crew Ron Killings, not R-Truth, not K-Quick, Ron Killings, Ron the Truth Killings. I'm the best wrestler on the planet. I'm the first African American NWA champion. Fuck what you heard. I'm the man. Like, I hope they give him fucking to the end of the year. Fucking let him. You know what? Don't let him beat Cena for the title, but let him beat Cena in both their last matches. They both go out at that time. That's when they both leave. He beats his childhood hero, and they both go out. That's awesome.
That'd be one hell of an epic ending.
But the only thing that sucks is that he had to revert to R-Truth, and I don't want R-Truth. I want Ron Killings. I want that fucking ass kicker, that fucking not afraid, I am the fucking man kind of guy.
Yeah. No, definitely a large difference from R-Truth.
Or K-Quick.
Yeah.
Getting rowdy, about to move some things. Road Dog K-Quick, about to move some things. Getting rowdy. God, dude, why do I remember this shit?
Hits.
Oh, you didn't know?
Your ass better call somebody. What's funny too was that he's like the last Attitude Era.
Oh, in the company?
Yeah.
Like active?
I think so.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're totally right. There's no one active there from the Attitude Era anymore. In WWE, there's a couple guys in AEW, but no one in WWE.
Cool that he's got that. That's a big
Because, like, I can think of a few in AEW right away. Edge, Christian, Dustin Rhodes. I can't think of anybody. It's WWE that was in the Attitude Era that's active other than him. He
Yeah.
technically came at the end of it, but yeah, he's Attitude Era.
No, okay, see, I
He
know he.
debuted in 2000, so that's still the Attitude Era. That's before WrestleMania 17, which most people consider the end of the Attitude Era.
No.
So yeah, I think he's it. I think he's the only one left from the Attitude Era in the WWE still. That's active.
That's a cool little.
That's cool as that.
Yeah.
That's crazy longevity.
Yeah, I know that it is.
That's 25 years of being within multiple companies, not just WWE, within TNA as well. It's 25 years. That's crazy.
Shout out to our truth.
Shout out to Ron the Truth Killings.
Yeah, no, that whole ending got me fucking that they got popped me.
Good. It was good.
But I don't know. I'm kind of, I guess. Yeah, I thought it was a work at first. I guess from what my understanding is that we got some I don't know, breaking news, whatever. But
I don't know.
I guess something about his son posted, congrats on your new deal.
For lack of a better term, the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I honestly, it probably was TKO seeing that he's old and he makes a ton of money for his age, and he isn't a main eventer.
Yeah.
Not saying it's right or anything. I'm looking at it as a business.
No, both sides have a valid point. It's just
And then the other side is you just gutted your morale.
Yeah.
You just removed one of the most favored guys on the whole entire roster and said no one's safe.
Yeah, no, and I think that was.
If no one's safe, why am I working here?
Yeah, that's you kind of remove.
If I'm busting my ass for you just tell me, which is any business in any workplace. If I'm busting my ass for you to be able to tell me you're not worth it anymore, why am I trying?
Yeah, no, you definitely set a precedent with that kind of.
Especially with that guy being let go. It's not like it was some
Up and comer.
Some NXT person that's been there for 2 years and hasn't developed.
Yeah.
The guy's been there forever. He's done everything you've told him to do. He's over with the crowd. Like, him and Miz should be lifers.
Yeah, no, for
Those
sure.
guys should never get fired. Just because of what they've done for that stupid fucking company. But, they fired one and there's smoke about Miz possibly not getting his contract renewed, which is absurd.
No, I don't think he's rid of him.
He's literally ate, slept, and bled that fucking company.
Yeah. No, it's I don't think that they would get removed. I think they're more of an ambassador kind of position.
I think when they retire, both of them should be in backstage roles.
Yeah. You don't
teaching people how to have longevity in their fucking careers.
Exactly. Like I am the example of that.
Both of them have crazy long careers that, for lack of a better term, no one expected them to have.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for proving everyone fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But I really hope they lean into Ron Killings, not R-Truth or any bullshit like that.
Just no, judging from that,
let him be.
I don't know. Judging from that shirt that they released, I don't see anything like that happening. Maybe somewhere in between, like kind of goofy, but not like the whole like I'm so out of touch with reality.
He should come out and kick little Jimmy in the fucking face. Just Monday Night Raw opens, he comes out to explain himself. The first thing he does is just throws a kick and just fucking sells it like he shot somebody.
See you later, little Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy's fucking dead. That'd be so awesome. Holy fuck.
So,
So I was originally, so speaking of yesterday wrestling shenanigans, I was originally supposed to be on a CWA show in Brentwood, but the venue canceled the show, and so I was lost and didn't have anything really to do. And some friends hit me up, and they wanted me to go to a winery. This was the most whitest thing I've ever done in my life. And by whitest, I mean like rich white people. I am pro wrestling is full of us plebs on the pores in regards to white people. But holy shit, this was white. There is hayrides, which would have made my fucking allergies go crazy. All we had to drink, there was no beer, there was just wine. Just wine. It's a winery. No other alcohol, wine only. No hard booze either, wine only. Wine only. Dude, I had the worst headache today. Worst.
I bet.
I don't drink wine.
Nah, it's like a glass of wine is good, but
Dude, I don't know. And I mean this lovingly. I don't know how you white bitches drink so much wine. As I drink my... This is only 4... You know what? This is only 4%, this beer I'm drinking, while this like wine was like 13, 14%. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
getting fucking juiced up.
Getting fucking hammered. What the shit are we doing here? And it was fun. I had a good time. There was country covers of rap songs, which was really fucking awkward until they played 5 on it, and I popped because I was like, weed.
No, it was funny though because you sent
The messages.
sent the video to pretty much tell that situation, and as he's telling that situation, just see like a tractor go by in the fucking background. I was like, damn,
A fucking hayride tractor going by me. I'm like, this is so white, boys. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny though.
Like, this is not my element. What am I doing here? This is all foreign to me. There was people line dancing and shit, and I was like, what? I was like, this. I thought of it like chain wrestling. I was like, this is gonna take me like 10 times. Fuck, get down. What the fuck are you talking about? You want me to line dance?
Yeah, it's like it's a Cupid shuffle almost. That's why
It is.
shuffling.
Yeah. Attractive white women crazy at the wineries though. If you're looking for a white woman, go to the winery events.
Is that the secret?
If you're looking for a white man too, actually go to the winery events. You'll find whatever you want.
There
White
you
man or
go.
woman. If you want a white person in your life, go to the winery event. You'll find them.
Go find. You want a white friend? Go to a winery.
Pretty much.
Not wrong.
I'm gonna send this clip to my friends who are like, I fucking hate you, Sean.
That's funny. But yeah, so what? Yesterday, I was at a friend's house and then put on money in the bank, and it's like my fiance's friend's mother for the context of the relationship. But
my cousin's girlfriend's boyfriend saw Ferris pass out at 32 Flavors last night. Are you familiar with that?
that's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, isn't it?
Okay, I'm not dating myself here. Okay, good.
No, I fucking love that.
Dude, I make movie references at my shoot job, and all these kids look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, I hate everything.
It's like, okay that you haven't seen the movie, but in your head you're like, God damn it, just get fucking cultured.
It's like, no, I get it though, because like when I was their age, I didn't give a shit about older movies. I don't understand why. I don't understand why like older generations hate on newer generations slang. Like we had bullshit slang and bullshit memes and dumb bullshit too.
Oh no,
Let them have their shit.
it's a repetitious thing in each generation. Like there's still elements of that, so it's like I do agree that there is that whole viewpoint of our generation had it better and whatnot. Um, I just derailed my whole like thought process. Holy shit! What was the
Our generation had it better than other generations because of XYZ.
Yeah, but
Just
what were you saying before that though?
talking about how like hating on newer generations for their slang when we had bullshit slang as well. Like my best example is this is when people hate on like fucking, I know this is probably a year old, but skibbity toilet. And I'm like, motherfucker, we had Charlie the fucking unicorn shitting fucking rainbows out of its ass and shit. Don't hate on the skibbity toilet. Let the kids have their fucking skibbity toilet while we had the Charlie shitting rainbows. What the fuck? That's what I mean. Like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, we were dumb too. Every generation's a fucking idiot. What the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah, I had put on money in the bank
You
and
put on money in the bank. That's where
yeah,
we were.
back to
Back to wrestling.
wrestling. Yeah, she's an older woman. She's like in her 60s, and she's not like super familiar with wrestling. And at first, like the first thing that she goes is she's like, "Oh, it looks so staged." I was like, "It's like just let it just watch the spots and stuff." And slowly, she kind of she'd like I wouldn't say dog on it, but she'd make comments about it. But you can tell that she was like somewhat invested in watching wrestling.
Did she have any favorites? Was she cheering for anybody?
She liked Cody Rhodes. She kept on making comments about Cody Rhodes. So and then we watched the post conference, and me and my buddy were talking, and like it's like, oh, Triple H, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, he used to wrestle, and she's like, oh, what does he look like when he was younger? So like I pulled up like an old picture of him. She's like, oh, he's beautiful.
He's beautiful. Dude, speaking of this motherfucker, I follow the Deadlock podcast as like a book club, and I watch whatever episode they're gonna review.
Yeah.
They're reviewing an episode where Jericho won the title, but Earl Hebner gave him a fast count. And so like they eventually get to the referee beatdown. Fucking Triple H fucking keeps his arms hooked. A referee's arms hooked on the pedigree. Like, fuck you, Earl. he didn't let him. He didn't let him fucking slap it. He kept his arms fucking hooked the whole way. I was like, that's a referee, bro. That's not one of your fellow workers. What the fuck?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Arms hooked the whole way down. I hope Earl called that because I was like, I saw that. I was like, arms hooked? Fuck you. Holy shit.
Earl's gonna get his receipt.
I hope he did. Holy fuck. Arms hooked pedigree? Yeah, fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck you, asshole. Arms hooked all the way down. Fuck you.
God. But yeah, no, it was a fun pay-per-view.
So she was a Cody fan.
Yeah, she was a Cody fan. No, she was.
What about Cody did she like?
She's like, oh, he looks good.
Anything else other than his looks?
Not so much. Nothing like brought up. Like she didn't mention anything else, but I think she got interested enough
Did she ooh or ah at any point?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
But other times she'd be like, "Oh."
No, if she oohed or ah, that means even if you ooh or ah a little bit, you're at least in a little bit. There we go.
Yeah.
Because I even as a wrestling man, involved in the fuck was that?
And it was cool.
Like it happens.
I'd plan on showing her some like older matches. Anybody listening, you know what? Anybody listening, if you want to send match recommendations to show to my friend.
I have one already.
Okay. Well, okay. The main thing that she was complaining about, I want to say complaining but making comments about
Okay.
was that she's
Okay.
like, I want to see blood. So I was like,
How much blood?
huh?
How much
That's
blood?
what I told her. I was like, how
How
crazy
much
do you want to
blood?
get?
I could think of a couple matches where the scale goes crazy and there's just blood everywhere.
You're like, I'm about to watch a man die out there.
Yeah, let's just put on Eddie Guerrero and JBL from fucking, I think it's Judgment Day 2004. Yeah. Yeah. Or go watch Mudo when he used to blade himself all bad instead of doing the poke and twist. Jesus Christ. No, I was gonna say you should show her WLC.
We'll see.
I love that is one of my guilty pleasure matches. WLC is so good. El Torito versus Hornswoggle in a TLC match.
I think I've seen clips of
Fucking
that when they had like the small like step ladders and shit.
yes. Fucking Drew McIntyre for no reason takes a swanton bomb to the outside through a table with no one on it. Amazing.
I'm gonna have to watch
That
that one.
kicks ass.
No, that is funny. But yeah, I think she's kind of like nibbling on it, so to speak.
It piqued her interest
It
for
piqued her
sure.
interest, but I was like, yeah, if you
She's
want,
like,
we'll watch.
I don't understand how humans playing ping pong with their bodies wouldn't pique at least some interest. I think that's just
I mean, I understand that because like I enjoy the sport of it. Like I enjoy watching competitive stuff, and I know that this is kind of like a loosely combative, I guess, but it gets rough.
it is a combat sport.
It is a combat sport.
It's a rigged combat sport, but it's still a combat sport.
Yeah. Like I'm not
It's it's acting out a combat sport within its own rules.
That's a good way to put that. But yeah, I think I know I want to show her Hell in a Cell, Mankind Undertaker. I think that'll it's like I think
That'll blow her away.
yeah, but I feel like that's I mean I know there's like crazier shit out there, but
Dude, I'm gonna send you Funk and Onita later tonight. Watch that and think about showing her that one.
all right.
Because it's super drama built. It's super drama built.
Is it?
Yes, very
Okay.
much so.
And it's Terry
The
Funk, so I
finish
know Funkinator.
the finish is drama crazy style.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I look forward to watching that one.
Yeah, I'll grab it tonight. Make sure you can see it.
Yeah. No, it's I'm gonna make it my mission.
To what?
I'm gonna get her into wrestling.
Get her into wrestling. That's
Yeah.
awesome. You will like wrestling. I'm gonna show you how.
You know, it was fun. It was cool. Like I'm appreciative of it, even regardless that she'd entertain me. Watch
That's
wrestling
rad.
with me. Yeah, no, it's yeah, it's a good weekend of wrestling, and then watch the UFC fight. That was or at least like the last two fights.
Okay, so MMA nerd's gonna come out from me here. We're gonna talk about that Kayla Harrison Julia Pena fight first.
Yeah, no, that was
I miss Japanese MMA rules being the predominant rule set. I do not like the UFC's rule set. That up kick would have been totally legal. Juliana Pena wouldn't have lost a point. It would have been maybe a different fight, but point being, I hated that. I hated that so much. I miss Pride FC rules where Pride FC would yellow card people for stalling, for like laying and praying. Like, no, get up. You're losing 10% of your purse because you're not trying to win the fight. You're not trying to finish the fight. You're trying to go to time. Screw you. They would allow brutal shit like up kicks, like soccer kicks to the head, 12-6 elbows, which just became legal in UFC. As a purist, I hated it, but that's the rule set.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And then, what was it? Sean O'Malley got choked out.
Yeah, but I can't pronounce the dude's last name.
I can't pronounce his name either. He's a beast, though.
No, he honestly he reminded me of like a little bulldog.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast.
And
he's nuts.
And my first experience with Sean O'Malley, he seems like the dude that's trying to get the lucky hit.
Yeah, I can see that as a criticism of him. Like, he's just trying to catch you on the chin and get out of there.
Yeah. But
I can see that as the criticism.
But I mean, I could be wrong. But that was kind of my first introduction to him. And then same thing with Marab. But yeah, I was just watching, like, waiting for him to shoot in on O'Malley, and like once he did, that was pretty much it. I think once O'Malley, what's that?
Go ahead, you go first.
I was gonna say, like, once O'Malley like tried to do that kick and then fell on his ass, and then like I think it shook him a little bit, and then he got like rallied by the audience a little bit.
So UFC's gone through this weird thing where like grapplers were supreme, then strikers were supreme, and then hybrid fighters were supreme, and I feel like it's really leaning back towards the grapplers at this point. Like, it's going through cycles where like, because like Conor McGregor and even Sean O'Malley, they were strike-based offenses. They most of them, if I remember correctly, they won most of their fights via strikes or TKO or knockout or something like that. And you see the last few years, the people that have been their Achilles heels have been those grapplers. Over the next couple of years, I think you're going to see evolution back to that hybrid athlete that's going to be dominating, someone that's going to do both. And it's just going to continue to cycle through and through and through and through and through. Last night was a great example of someone who's a better wrestler doing their job.
Yeah, for sure. Because like once he got a hold of O'Malley was just kind of
it was done.
Yeah, I was at the mercy. And from my understanding, this is his first fight back from hip surgery.
Yep.
So,
and they put him in a title fight because UFC likes TKO likes trying to milk their draws as fast as possible instead of building them back up. He should have had another fight beforehand. I can't stand UFC's booking for that, but I understand why they're about buys, they're about making money. As a fight fan, I can't stand it. I can't stand their booking. Their booking pisses me off so much.
I say bring back the UFC days of singular disciplines.
I say fucking treat your sport like a sport. Quit trying to get fucking social media views.
Hey, that's the world we're living in, baby.
I'm sorry if your champion's fucking boring. I'm sorry. Too bad. He's the fucking best fighter. You're in a fight company. What the fuck? Till somebody beats him, too bad. You should market the guy as the best in the world. I don't understand. I don't get it.
It would only make sense. But yeah, no, it's I enjoy MMA. I used to watch a lot of, well, not a lot, but I've seen a bunch of old MMA, like UFC 1, UFC 2, UFC 3 with like Hoist Gracie
The
fighting.
old UFCs are so much fun.
They
So
are.
much fun to
There's
go back
no
and watch.
fucking rules.
There's no rule. There's very limited rules. Fucking one fight ends because that one dude punches another guy in the dick so much he's like, I can't take it anymore. He fucking taps out. Fucking
Gotta
the
do what you
dude,
gotta do.
the fucking dude who sang on one of the Moana songs gets one of his fucking teeth kicked out in UFC 1. This shit's awesome.
No, it's like it was a completely different thing back in the day.
And Hoist Gracie's an asshole.
Yeah, there's. I'm trying to remember when it was, but it was like a few years ago. I was watching a documentary, and there was like this whole conspiracy about the early UFCs being rigged for the Gracie family.
I wouldn't say they were rigged, but they were definitely favored for the Gracie family because, like, the rules were set up where he can use his gi and shit. None of these guys knew fucking what to do against a gi choke or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't. I wouldn't say the fights were rigged, but the rule set was definitely favored towards that motherfucker for fucking sure. Like, if you go back and watch those and read those rules, like, yeah, motherfucker, you're an asshole.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he revolutionary. I'm not saying he doesn't have skill, but those rules were like, yeah, you're a dick. Good dickhead.
yeah. No, this is a chill episode. If you haven't been able to figure it out by now,
Yeah, Liam and I have had busy weekends, and we needed to get one in the can. We definitely decided just to bullshit about life and what's been going on with ourselves and what we've been viewing and shit like that. Speaking of, I've been addicted to an audiobook. I recommend the audiobook more so because of the voices. But the book's called Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh yeah, you're mentioning this to me.
So the concept of it is our Earth is essentially owned by some intergalactic corporation. And they have to put on a TV show. And so they convert the Earth into this dungeon. And anybody who's outside of a building survives. But if you're inside a building, you die. Because they're converting all of the buildings into the dungeon that they're building below the Earth. So think like a little like smush out of nowhere. And like you're standing there and all of a sudden you see your neighbor's head fly past you because she was sticking her head out the window when this shit collapsed. And so it's like they literally like turn all these people into RPG game players, and it's a TV show for the rest of the universe, and it's fucking great. It's a great book. It's hysterical. There's a talking cat that shoots magic missiles out of her fucking eyes that wants to kill all Cocker Spaniels. Fucking great book. Great stuff. Definitely recommend the audiobook because of the voices. It's still a good book, but the audiobook does such a good job with the voices. The one spoiler I will give is the main guy narrating sounds like Patrick Warburton, the guy who's Joe in Family Guy. So, like in one of the books later, they get him to come in.
That dude's just he's got a very very specific voice.
He does.
So I can understand why they would want to do that.
But if you're ever into like RPGs or like video game RPGs or even like death games, check these books out. These books are hilarious, so fun, great writing, great dialogue. I'm about to finish book 2, and I started a month ago.
Nice.
Yeah, these books are great.
Check that one out. I enjoy good audiobooks. I actually listened to Dune on audiobook.
How was that?
It's really good. It's like 24 hours of like book. but they have scenes where they have voice actors and like auditory stuff
Oh,
in the
rad.
background, like ambient stuff in the background. So it's fun. But I mean, honestly, if just the Dune story in general is fucking amazing.
It's good, yeah.
Like the books are amazing. I've gotten through like the first 3. The fourth one is apparently like a whole psychological, philosophical, like
Mindfuck.
yeah, because so for what's funny. Okay, so I'll kind of give like spoilers down the line. So
Spoiler alert for people who are reading Dune that's been around forever.
yeah, get on it. But basically, what happens is that Paul's kid becomes like one of those giant fucking sandworms, but
Yeah.
he's like not deformed, but he still like has like human characteristics, and it's like he becomes like this grand fucking person or thing entity, if you will, that like pushes humanity down the golden path, as he says, and it's him kind of like philosophizing about like the decisions that he's making and kind of stuff like that. That like Dune's a very like the boiled down aspect of Dune is power attracts the corruptible.
Yep.
That's like there you go.
Yep.
But yeah, if you're not familiar with Dune, great books, great story.
Great books. Great stuff, yes.
Yeah, the movies are great. If
Seen those.
yeah, you haven't seen the
New
movies?
or the old ones. I haven't seen the
Oh,
newer or the old ones. If
all right. Yeah, I know that this
I
isn't.
remember correctly, Patrick Stewart's in the old ones, though.
He is. So he plays Gurney Halleck,
Yep.
which is a pretty big character in the story. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's I can talk about that shit. It's it's like Star Wars for some. And it's definitely like that.
It is. It definitely has some that weight for some people. I would say I'd say it's the adult Star Wars.
It is. It's Game of Thrones in space. That's the best way to
Yeah.
if like
I often argue Attack on Titan did Game of Thrones story better than Game of Thrones did, but that's a whole other subject.
yeah, I mean we're already on a whole other subject here.
I mean, this is true.
talking about books and sci-fi and
Well, I mean the whole becoming what you hate and then your lover killing you.
yeah.
Like Attack on Titan did it way better than Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I need to finish Attack on Titan.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm not like a big anime guy, but that's one that I was like, all right, like I hear I gotta check this one out.
I've never been this super big anime guy either, but that one hooked me. That and Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was awesome. But that's also 20 years ago, tuning into Toonami on Cartoon Network and shit, so watching Dragon Ball Z also at the same time.
Yeah, but so kind of moving back into wrestling here.
Wrestling.
Yeah, so do you have any shows coming up, or what's going on?
I
What's going
will
on for you?
be in Tracy next weekend on the 14th for TWF. I really am. This is the one time I'm ever going to say I'm disappointed in TWF. For that night, it should be Tracy Wrestling Federation. It should not be Total Wrestling Federation.
One night only.
It should be Tracy Wrestling Federation next weekend. But we're at Tracy next weekend on the 14th. I'm going to be reffing out there for TWF. I then have the next weekend off. I didn't have any shows booked. I originally was going to be squashed, which, all right, hot topic before we even move forward in what's going on in my shows. Squash matches need to become a thing in independent wrestling. Holy fucking shit. Who cares if you get squashed? That's a fucking story beat.
Yeah,
Get squashed.
you could build it.
You can react to that. You can build off of that. You don't, oh no, I got my ass kicked. Yeah, that's fighting. Look at that. Look at fucking any fighter that's gone out there and got KO'd within 12 seconds. That shit happens.
Yeah.
Squash matches need to become more of a thing in independent wrestling. So next week, or not the 14th, the weekend after the 21st, 21st. I was originally booked to be in WWZ, and I was going to get fed to Big Sal. And Big Sal can't make it, so the booking fell out. And I was like, God damn it, oh well. I had so many promo ideas in mind. I was going to talk about how I was going to kick his leg, how I do the whole thing. If you pay attention to the video in the background while I'm cutting the promo, there's going to be footage from Attack on Titan of Levi attacking the Beast Titan. Because that's me fighting the giant. So,
That's
like,
cool.
I had so many good ideas going, and I was like, fuck, it canceled. So I had the 21st off. The 28th, I am back at Next Level Pro Wrestling. I do not know what I'm doing that night. I do not know if I'm reffing or wrestling that night. I will find out more over the next few weeks. I'm assuming I will be wrestling on the July show at Next Level Pro Wrestling. It's an all-cage show. I pitched a crazy idea. Yeah, from top to bottom, it's in a cage.
That's cool.
Why? Because it's too hard to construct takedown.
Makes sense. You cannot lift a giant cage.
Yeah. I pitched a crazy idea ripping off Mexico. I'm going to see. I wonder if it's going to happen. I kind of hope. I'll tell you more off camera about this idea. I don't want to spoil this idea because if it happens, it will spoil everything.
Yeah.
So I pitched an idea for the cage show in July. And then I unfortunately will be not working the TWF show in July on the 19th. I'll be coming back from Texas, seeing my family. I'm going to try to make it out there, but I didn't want to take the booking and be like, oh, Jake, my plane flight got screwed. Now you're out of ref. So I was just like, hey, Jake, I'm not going to be able to make it. Mo, my tag team partner, who also refs, is available. He's willing to take it. And Jake's like, cool, I have him come out. I was like, perfect. So I'm hoping to come out to that show. I can't guarantee it. I will be in Fresno for CWA on the 12th of July, 2 days after my 40th birthday. I believe I'm wrestling on that show. If not, I'm reffing, but I know I'm on that show. I'll have all my shit with me. The interview gear, my wrestling gear, and my ref gear. I always have all three of them with me now. Like the last charity show I did
always
a couple
ready.
weeks ago. Always ready. The last charity show I did, I knew I was wrestling, but I still brought my ref gear and my interview gear just in case. We were in Stockton, California, a heavily African-American Christian church, and my dumbass came out there with 666 in Roman numerals on my tights, talking about how it smelled like a bunch of sinners who were unsaved.
Dude. that video that you sent me of you coming out was fucking amazing.
Dude, I was out. Instant. I was in my element. I was talking so much shit. Okay, so there's that group the video that Liam's talking about, I'm coming out. And I worked a battle royal earlier. So to give you establishment, like I came out earlier for the battle royal, and like it smells like Sinner. It's gross. Ew. Stockton Sinner. It's disgusting. Yeah. I come out there and I'm like, it still smells like Sinner out here. You haven't given yourself to the Lord yet. You haven't given yourself to the Christ. I get on the corner. I get up on the corner of the turnbuckles, and I'm looking at the crowd. I'm like, your souls aren't even saved. And they're just like, you don't even go to church. We do. There was this one girl in the group of 4. So I'm going to say goodbye at the end of the night. And I'm shaking hands with everybody who's still there. These 4 are in the crowd. I'm like, hey, thanks for staying. Thanks for coming. One girl will not shake my hand. She does not like me. And I'm like, okay. So I go shake some other people's hands. And I come back to her because I have to go past her as I leave. And I go to shake her hand. And she actually puts it out. Gave her the Ric Flair. Brushed my hair and walked off.
Charging battery.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
I was like, nope.
I already tried.
I tried. I tried to break bread. You said no. This is what you get.
I mean, burying a hatchet garden.
It was way too fun. It was way too fun to be able to sit there and get booed for making fun of religion. That was great.
Yeah, no, definitely had a lot of reactions from that video. That woman was like yelling at you.
She did not like me at all.
No.
She was like, fuck this white boy. Get this motherfucker the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. No, that was a funny one. But yeah, I think we should
You had
call
a
it.
thought and you lost it.
Yeah.
Are we done bullshitting?
I mean, I don't know what else we could bullshit about.
I honestly, I feel like we've tapped out of bullshit.
We've
We've bullshitted bullshit.
the
The only thing we have left to bullshit about is how you fucking modded Schedule 1 and I'm fucking cheesing Final Fantasy 8.
game is outrageous. All I'm gonna say is check out Schedule 1.
Yo, Schedule 1's fucking great. I
on
need to
PC.
play it more. I tried to run it on Steam Deck and it sucked. I was like, oh god damn it.
Yeah. Say we'll call it here. I think that's we don't wanna bore the listeners.
We don't want to bore everybody with our bullshit. Just a little bit of bullshit. Well, thank you if you stayed tuned, listened to our bullshit. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in to the Turnbuckle Takes podcast. Liam, what do you got to plug?
I'm gonna plug Psycho Pharma. Get that shit. Oh, by the way, because I haven't asked you, so this is a genuine reaction. Have you had that Psycho Pharma?
Do you see my face? Do you see my face?
Yeah. Okay.
It was good. It worked in my. I was about it. It was very good.
Were you locked the fuck in?
I was fucking in on my workout, bro. I was fucking raw. It was fucking great. Yes. Thank you for the sample. It's fucking great. I gotta get some myself.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. I enjoy it. It's 350 milligrams of caffeine, L-citrulline, beta-alanine. I think that's like 8,000 milligrams and like 3,000 milligrams, but it's like all good shit. Like all
it will get you hyped.
It gets you fucking hype and locked in, like for sure.
Get you hyped.
Code Turnbuckle, get yourself 20% off. They have.
I might even try my next one before my next match.
Try it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking shit'll have you feeling fucking.
Or my next practice match, at least, not during a show, till I get used to it.
Yeah. No, but it's good. The creatine's really good.
Yep.
The non-stimulant pump's good. I stacked that because like I have like a couple single packets like I gave you, and like I'll just stack those together, and it's just like it's good shit. Like really good product, and like genuinely enjoy using it. It's made my workouts a lot better. I feel good.
I was impressed.
So, and ProWrestlingPlus.tv. Watch all the local wrestling here. Get to see all of the homies. And
check out TWF, CWA on there for sure.
Then we got Pro Wrestling Tees Turnbuckle tapes. If you want to support our shit, we'd appreciate it. If not, I don't care.
You know what? You vote. You do what you do with your dollar.
Charge complete.
Just remember when you spend it where your dollar is going. I understand you can't control. You know, Walmart's got the best prices on groceries. I get it. I ain't mad at that.
It's hard times, Daddy.
Hard times, Daddy. But when you go out there and you look at buying that WWE t-shirt, Daddy, and then you see Turnbuckle Tapes t-shirt on the side, remember, WWE don't need that money, Daddy.
Definitely go a lot further with this. Put it into the show.
Independent wrestling is real.
That's right. But yeah, no, it's got some stuff on there. We still got to get our ideas.
We got to get our designs up there. Yeah, we both have a couple of designs that we actually need to put up there.
Yeah, we'll have to get them for anybody that's interested. But yeah, thank you again, guys, for listening. If you've made it this far, we appreciate you. This has definitely been a bullshitting episode. Just kind of
this was ad-libbed for sure.
But hopefully it was enjoyable enough that you made it this far for this little nugget of a thank you.
Of our bullshit. Thank you for tuning in.
No problem. We'll check you guys later on the next episode.
Be safe out there. Have a good one, y'all.
Later.